Hello, welcome to Minecraft 100 Days. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some wood. I've played a lot of hardcore worlds. I've only really ever beaten the game once or twice in hardcore. My usual strategy is just to hit the mines immediately after getting some food. Village spawn is kind of like best case scenario, so I can just get hay bales for bread. Now I got a little bit of wood here. Craft myself a wooden pick. My next goal is going to be food before I go into the mines. And this is a 100 days challenge. Start off on day 0, of course. I don't really know where this is going to take me. I've never made a Minecraft video before. I'm honestly really excited. Oh, pink sheep, what the fuck? Let me make a bed while I'm at it. Looks like it's coming to an end of our day 0. Alright, beautiful start to day 1. Looks like I have a decent amount of food right now, so I think I'm ready to go mining. Okay, this is perfect. Not as dialed in as I usually am playing this game. It is 1 in the morning. Kind of just want to get this started and see if I can't get a decent start, maybe some diamond gear, because I will die so quick to skeletons. They hit like every single shot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Ooh, 3 hearts. This is a rough start. Plenty of iron, but I am fighting for it. Okay, 38 iron. That seems like enough. I'll go ahead and get a full kit as soon as possible. The reason I like to kind of get diamond gear as soon as possible before like building anything or settling down is because at least if I lose it, I'm not like losing a ton of progress. But I have high hopes, you know? Alright, I have full iron armor. I'm feeling pretty confident. This is really scary. Okay. Alright. Little mine shaft, okay. Okay, first diamonds. Holy shit. A little name tag. I always appreciate that. Ooh, more diamonds. Or diamond, rather. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. This feels like I would find more diamonds. Oh, okay. My gamer knowledge is just immense. And even more. I'm a lucky girl. Finding a lot of 1 veins, unfortunately. It's kind of lame. Oh, even more. Holy shit. Back to back. Guess it is the start of day 2. I must have missed that as well. Feeling good so far. 2 out of 100. Oh, and even more. Hell yeah. Holy shit. Oh, even more. I saw those ones up there. Feeling very vulnerable right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back up. The hellscape that is this mine shaft. That'll bring me up to 17. Okay, I'm halfway there. Okay, okay. Oh my god. I don't think I would have died, but that would have hurt. I think I hear a glow squid suffocating to death. Oh my god, fish farm. They're just killing themselves. 25. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to just make some armor. Just shy of being able to make pants. Oh, fight each other. This could be bad. I'm just better than the virtual skeleton, that is. I need like 5 or 10 more diamonds, and then I'll be able to have full tools as well. Maybe this way? Yes, I do remember this. How could I forget? You know what, I think I might save them. There we go. I really just want one more diamond so I could have a sword, and then I'm fine with calling it there. I guess I did get quite a few for the first 2 days, but still, I feel like I'm due at this point. You know what? I'm just gonna call it. Don't really remember how I got here. So, I think I'm just gonna staircase mine straight out. It's officially day 3. I'm leaving the mines. I'm pretty happy with my spoils so far. I think my next goal once I get out of here is to find a village. Okay, I believe I'm in an ocean, but I have surfaced. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, this might be the place. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is insane. Alright, it is the start of day 4. Have this beautiful view. Just praying there's a village just somewhere around here. My border fog kind of makes it to where oh! I was gonna say it kind of makes it to where you can't see that far, but I do spot a village, I think. This guy's just taking a stroll. Little library. Might make my home in here. I'm looking to lock these guys up, imprison them so that they don't die. Here we go. So the rest can die for all I care. Okay, time to settle down. Honestly, I'm not liking this chest layout. There we go. Alright. Everything's functional. It's much neater. Just go to put the furnaces on the floor. Alright, this is cozy. Little setup. You know what, why don't I use a little bit of my iron and make some lanterns? Hell yeah. Okay, this feels nice. This is not necessarily what I would call a starter, but it is something. I'm gonna take this time to sleep and end off day 4. Before I get off for the night, I'm going to set up some rudimentary farms. Okay, this is actually my house. That's crazy. He just like disappeared. So I was saying, I'm going to set up some rudimentary farms. Maybe a cow farm, maybe a little wheat farm, some sugarcane area. Let's do some right there. And right here. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I will see you in the next part. Alright, I am back on day 5. I just woke up not too long ago. I think I'm going to start my day with a little bit of exploring. Alright, so there are a ton of monsters around. I just left the house. Still day 5. I think I'm going to go ahead and end off this day right here. Beautiful. Day 6.
Alright, it is the end of day 6. I think I'm gonna keep it going. Looking like day 7 is coming to an end. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Day 9. Let's get this shit. I think I'm gonna start heading home at this point. I have a decent amount of loot right now. Ah yes. Home sweet home. Alright. Time to unpack all my stuff. Alright, so this is all of my loot from the little travel session I had. It's not too bad. Alright, got all my meat cooking right now. I think now I'm going to plant some of the saplings I found. Finishing up some farming. End of day 9.
Alright, I'm here on day 10. I'm gonna get started by getting a little mine going. Then as soon as all these trees grow, I'm gonna go ahead and chop them down so we can get the materials necessary for our starter house. Okay. Oh my god, that could have been really bad. Alright, I've made it to negative 52. I'm going to mine a little bit more cobblestone, and then I will be on my way back to the surface. While I was down here mining, it turned to day 11. Alright, we have once again resurfaced. We're up to 6 diamonds now. Now I'm gonna mine these trees and then I should be ready to start my house. Alright, day 11 is coming to an end. Day number 12. I think this is the area I want to build. It's got a really nice view, pretty close to the village and all my farms. But first, I'm going to need to do some terraforming. Day 13. Today is the day that I start my house. So I've got this nice plot of land laid out. I think this should be enough room. I want something really cozy and quaint. Alright, so I think I have everything I need. Let's get started. Alright, this layout feels good. Alright, it's day 14 and I'm still working on the house. Alright, got the framework set out, got the windows added. I think now I'm going to work on the second floor. Beautiful day 15. Alright, now it's time to work on the roof before I add any more exterior details. Yes, okay. It's looking nice. Started day 17. We're almost to day 20. Okay, that definitely adds the depth that I was looking for. Still pops out a bit too much. I think I'm going to do some trapdoors on the side. Yes, okay. That looks nice. That doesn't look bad. That kind of adds some definition to it. Now I have a final touch other than like lanterns that I'm going to add to kind of give it some more space away from the walls, but I'll let that be a little surprise. Oh yeah, get them. Get their ass. Get their ass. Let's fucking go. Looking at it from this angle, I think I messed up the roof. It's not necessarily what I'm looking for. Yes, okay. Yeah, that feels a lot better. And now I'm gonna go ahead and sleep this night away, turning it into day 18. I'm liking how it's looking so far. I think that the fence posts and the trapdoors really add some variation and some texture, as well as just some depth overall that I think it was kind of missing before. And now while I wait for this grass to grow, I'm going to do the interior. not sure if I like the mossy cobble in the floor. It kind of makes it feel like an outside area. There we go. Some nice little tables. Yeah, I like that. Looks like little stalls. Yeah, okay. I'm liking the first floor. Alright, well I think the interior is mostly done. I need to add some more lanterns, it's a bit dark in here, and then maybe put a nice little rug in here once I have some wool. I'm really liking it though. It's really come together. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep and end off day 18. It's a beautiful beginning to day 19. Got a lot of stuff planned for today. Finishing up the house, tend to my farms, breed the cows. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so there's a couple of finishing touches I want to add to the house. I said I had a surprise earlier, and that is a pop of color on the front. I had an idea that I've done in a couple previous worlds that I really think makes a world of difference, especially when you use darker tone blocks like deep slate and spruce. Flower pots. Ah, yes. Perfect. That looks so nice. Super happy with this. And the final step that I think that all houses need. A chimney. Yeah, I love this house. This really came together. Before I do anything else, I need to do some organizing. I am long overdue. Alright, it is the end of day 19, and all of my chests are organized. Got wood, dirt, cobble, deep slate, decorative blocks, other rock-like materials, mob loot, minerals, gear, farming stuff, food, and miscellaneous. Everything that doesn't fit into these categories will go in the side chests or in the extra barrels, but this is the main loot. Gonna go ahead and end off day 19. Here we are on day 20. Going to do a little bit of farming. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night here. I will most likely be on tomorrow to continue this 100 days challenge world, but we are officially at day 20. Feels good. Almost a quarter of the way there, and I've done a lot so far, honestly. Full diamond gear, got my starter house built. I'm really liking the way this is coming along. Let's give you a little tour. Perfect. All right. I will see you next time. All right, we're back here on day 20. I have a few things I want to get done today. I want to do a little bit of terraforming and make this area a little bit more flat. I need to farm some resources, and then I'm going to get started on a barn. Alright, it is the start of day 21. I got this nice piece of land cleared out. I think I'm almost ready to start my barn. First, I need to gather some resources. Alright, so I have a little bit of wood gathered here. Next, I have this idea of building a little cellar on the side of the house and make that like dual purpose as my mine. I have one over there, but it feels a bit far to go for a mine. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. It is now day 22. Yeah, okay, I'm liking the way this is looking. Okay, holy shit. Okay. My shield is almost dead, and I'm being chased right now. I'm just gonna block myself in. Oh. This guy has a sword. He's stuck on the rock. Okay, I think I'm safe for the time being. Okay, before that happens again, I'm gonna go craft a new shield. It is now day 23. Let's get back to the mine. Did I just run into a trial chamber? I think I did. Yes, okay. This is a very dangerous place for me. I'm not sure if I want to keep mining down. It's just good to know that it's here. Maybe just a little bit couldn't hurt. Oh. That shit got me. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm safe right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until I have at least enchanted gear to come back down here. Alright, the mine is basically fleshed out. I'm not quite at deep slate level yet because of that trial chamber, but I think I have most of my resources gathered. I might need a little bit more deep slate before I can get started on the barn. I keep on forgetting which chest is which, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some item frames. Alright, that feels much better. It is now the end of day 23. Tomorrow I'm gonna get some more deep slate. It is now day 24, and since the mine I just built isn't quite deep slate level yet, I'm gonna return to my old one. Alright, so I think I have everything I need to get started on the barn. I just went ahead and tilled this ground to kind of lay out the plot of land. I have an idea. I'm excited for how this is going to turn out. Let's get started. It is day 25. We are officially a quarter of the way through. I'm really liking this world so far. I'm becoming attached, so I really hope I don't lose it. Alright, I think the roof is coming together so far. It's looking like a barn. I think it'll really help once I have the walls in there. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep and end off day 25. It is the start of day 26. Let's get this barn finished. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. It is another beautiful day, day 27. Day 28. Alright, I believe the outside of the barn is finished. Now I'm gonna work on the inside. We have some visitors. That guy's getting fucked up. Alright, I believe the inside of the barn is all finished. It's looking nice in here. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and make some pathways from the barn to the house. Yeah, that looks nice. Awesome. I got some paths built from the house to the mine and the house to the barn. It's looking really nice. Before I end off day 28, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this chest. I guess that zombie that I killed dropped a carrot. We have a new crop unlocked. Alright, it is officially day 29. I'm going to go ahead and bone meal this ground around here just to make it feel a little bit more alive. And now that I'm looking at it, I think I could add a path right around here too. Perfect. Another technique I like to use is to add some leaf litter around the coarse dirt to add a gradient. Yeah. Hell yeah. This area already feels so alive. Now it's time to move the cows. Holy shit. Hopefully I can't hear this from my house. No, I think I'm good. Alright, we've gotten a lot accomplished in the past 10 days. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep and end off day 29. Alright, I'm here on day 30. The first thing I'm gonna do today is move some of these farms over nearby my house. Alright, it is the start of day 31. I have some temporary farms over here. I don't think I'm going to keep them like this. I think I want to have another building to maybe fill this space. It's good to have my crops close by for the time being. I also have another farm on the side of the house right here, and then my sugarcane is down there along the river. So my plans for today is to get a little bit more diamonds. I don't think I have that many left. Maybe like one, if I even have any. Yeah, I don't have any diamonds left, and I'm gonna need some more for my gear and also for an enchantment table. And then while I'm down there mining, I'm also gonna get some obsidian. I feel like I'm long overdue for my enchant setup, but I think having at least some enchantments will help me gather resources a little bit easier. Let's find some diamonds. Torches. That could be a very big free XP farm if I can manage to light that up. Okay, this is huge though. Oh, music discs. Let's go. Just day 32. Alright, I have more than enough obsidian for 2 portals and an enchant table. It's time I find my way out of here. There we go. I see daylight. Alright, I have made it home. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep and end off day 32. And I'm gonna start off day 33 by organizing all this loot I just got. Go ahead and craft an enchantment table. The first thing I'm going to do is craft up a new pickaxe and see what enchant I get. Ah, that sucks. No fortune, no silk touch. At least we'll be able to mine things a little bit quicker. I'm also going to go ahead and craft up the rest of my tools. I just went ahead and enchanted with whatever I got, because it honestly beats nothing. Some pretty mid enchants all around, especially this sword. This sword is actually so bad. What the hell? I might go ahead and just take that off. Like, even Unbreaking 1 is better than those enchants. Day 34. I think I want to move this enchantment setup over here to this corner where these farms are. But first, I have to farm some materials and then get rid of this farm. Alright, well I spent most of day 34 just collecting wood. I'm going to go ahead and sleep away the night. It is now day 35. Now I also need to gather some stone, but I have this idea to build an iron farm underground. The design I have picked out is really ugly and it takes up a lot of room, and the only way to really cover it up is just to build a massive build. And I don't think I want to do that in this 100 days challenge. So I kind of just want to tuck it away underground where no one can see it. It is the start of day 36 and I have this area cleared out for my iron farm. It's not that big in itself, but there is a plot of land that does take up a decent amount of room, but that's for a later project. Now I have enough materials to get started on the enchantment shack. It is day 37. Alright, I believe the enchantment shack is finished. I wanted something pretty small to make it feel like these buildings are bigger. I just think the height variation really adds a nice touch. It is now the start to day 38. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of all this stuff in this chest. I'm going to start off the day by doing a little bit of farming. For my next build, I think I'm going to want to build something in this area right here. But first, I need to do some terraforming. It is day 39. I have the framework for the terraforming laid out. I'm going to cover up this top layer and extend the sides all the way down. Let's get started. It is now day 40. I have this whole piece of land all covered up and terraformed on the sides. Oh, sounds like there's a little mob farm under there. It is all torched up. Once this grass grows, I think it'll make it look a lot better. Now we have plenty of room to build on the sides right here, next to the barn, and along the back side as well. I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night here. I didn't get as much as I would have hoped done, but I did get the enchantment shack built, some land terraformed, along with this massive space carved out for the iron farm. I hope y'all are having a good day and are enjoying the video so far. I will see you in the next part. Alright, we're back here on day 40. I'm going to start off the day by getting all the materials for our villager breeder. It is the end of day 40 and I have all the materials necessary for a villager breeder. Let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and sleep and end off day 41. It is now day 42 and I have the villager breeder mostly built. So this farm is by Mortings on YouTube. The way it works is you put two villagers in the farming area, they farm the crops, trade with each other, they try to pathfind to the beds, they reproduce, and the baby goes down the chamber, along the water path, and up into this chamber once they become an adult. The farm is built. The little contraption that forces the villagers into a minecart and out of the chamber is finished. Now all we have left to do is to move the villagers into the farm. Now right when I got to the village, I trapped these two villagers in houses. Now we could finally get to moving them. Both villagers are now in the farm. I've replanted these crops and they should be good to breed. To kickstart the breeding process, I'm going to go ahead and throw these guys some carrots. Now I'm going to sleep and end off day 42. Day 43. Here they are. They picked up the carrots and now they're breeding. Now I think we're ready to build the second floor. I wanted the first floor to be a villager breeder and then the second floor to be a trading hall. I'm not sure it'll be quite enough room for all of our trades, but it'll be a good start. I have the framework laid out for the second floor. I'm going to go ahead and sleep the night away. It's now day 44. Let's get back to work on finishing up the villager trading hall. It is day 45. It looks like the villager breeder is functional. It is now day 46 and I'm still working on the villager trading hall. Holy shit. I believe the interior of the villager trading hall is mostly finished. I have all their stalls right here where they will live with the work block in front of them. And then I have some more in the middle. Then I also have a little opening in this glass where I'm going to build a staircase and just minecart them all the way up. Yeah, that looks nice. Now that the villager trading hall is mostly finished, I'm going to go ahead and get started on some trading. Alright, we got our first decent trade, Fortune 3 for 14. Before I lock in any more librarian trades, I'm going to need to trade some more sticks with our Fletchers. It is now day 48. Time to farm some sticks. It is now day 49. These villagers are being so stubborn. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to trade with two of them at once, but they're just not accepting the trade. I think I'll take Sweeping Edge. It's a good trade. It is nighttime, so these guys will no longer trade with me. So I think for now I'm going to take a temporary pause on the villager trading hall. And I'm going to go ahead and sleep and end off day 49. It is day 50. We are officially halfway through the challenge. For day number 50, I wanted to do a little tour of everything that I've done so far. We'll start off with the house. Beautiful exterior with a little mine cellar on the side. If you go down the mine, we have this area dug out for an iron farm. And if you go down even further, we have the trial chamber, which is still left undone. I'm feeling more confident. I think I could probably swing this if I wanted to, but I'll build suspense and wait till next episode. Next, we have this little farm next to our house, and sugarcane all along the river. We have our enchanting area, which is just a cozy little shack. And a little carrot farm in the back. For the inside of our house, we have tables, smokers on the sides, a little barrel for assorted smoking goods, more furnaces on the bottom, chests that I have yet to fill, our storage area, stone cutter. If you go upstairs, we have our bedroom, more furnaces with little chimneys leading to the top, and a door that goes back outside. Next, we have our barn. I like the way this turned out. There are quite a few cows in here. I'm honestly even scared to open this up. Next, we have the trading hall, which is still a work in progress. We have this little rail elevator up to the top. Our villagers are packed inside, but you can tell that it's working. We have a little staircase in the back supported by these dark oak beams. And on the inside, we have 14 different stalls for any of our villager needs. I still need to work on filling this up, but that might be a problem for later. And that is pretty much everything. We have full diamond gear and tools. While they aren't perfect and they're not nearly as good as we could get them, it's a great start and it's been super useful having them so far. There's still plenty of stuff left to do. I want to work on the iron farm and finish the villager trading hall, along with adding some paths along the outside to connect the trading hall to the rest of the village. I want to get the best gear I can, maybe netherite. I feel like that's necessary, at least before the end of this challenge. And eventually, I want to beat the Ender Dragon. I'm not sure if it'll be on day 100 or a little bit before, but I definitely want to get that done as well. I'm going to go ahead and leave it off here for part 1 of our 100 days challenge. Thank you so much if you made it this far. It's been a lot of effort so far. It's probably been about 40 hours of combined work, of editing and filming and adding music. I'm super grateful if you've made it this far. Make sure to stay tuned on updates about the next part, and I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.